G'day everybody, welcome back to our playthrough of Dinkum on, I believe this might be episode 383. Hope you guys are doing well. Let's get the day started, shall we? It's gonna be a relatively busy day. So let's start with, looking after the farm as usual. And talk about what happened in the previous episode. I guess in the last couple of episodes we've been sort of a little bit busy with the fact that we've ticked over into summer. Still don't really know about whether or not there are going to be some new crops that we can grow. I'll definitely be going to visit Rain as soon as we get the chance. Let's take a look at this letter from Melvin. Okay, he's got a potato for us. Sure thing. We can take a potato. I won't say no to that. But yeah, we're going to go to Rain's place because, well, I'm curious to see if we can actually find any new crops, but we also have a need to actually get some more onion seeds. Especially. So, yeah, we'll buy as many onion seeds as we can. I'm hoping that her greenhouse is actually open today. I believe it's Thursdays only that she doesn't work. So we'll definitely check it out. Obviously, that'll only happen not until, what, 11 o'clock or so. So, in the meantime, got plenty of other stuff to try and do here. Should be breakfast time for the boyos. Let's give them their hunks of meat here, and we should also feed our two moos. And we'll do the milking and the shearing as well. So, done and done. Alright, very good. So, farm-wise, I think we are going to be pretty okay. I'm just checking out the watermelons here, and they seem to be growing okay. And there's no real crop that needs looking after today, I don't suspect. So we should be able to go into the workshop pretty early here. And then there's a few other things that we want to try and do as well, which is to try and look for some more keys, as obviously there's definitely a need for that if we're going to be looking for more blueprints. But also, if we have time, well, I do want to work on the project a little bit more as well, because we've been neglecting that the last few episodes. So it might be a good idea to do that. I might just harvest all of these apples here. And I'm sort of trying to think of some ideas of what we can do to try and make some more money, and I'm thinking maybe the best way is to just cook up various things, really, like as much stuff as we can, and either sell it at the Tucker Box or to go to Jimmy's place and sell them in bulk. So yeah, we'll think about all of that. I'm almost thinking whether or not it'll be wiser to keep all of our foods in reserve and sell them exclusively at the Tucker Box rather than, selling them to Jimmy, because I know the Tucker Box actually gives you like a much better rate, right? So that could be the better way to try and make more money. But anyway, we are here. I forgot about the fertilizer. I should have put that away, but that's fine. How's our fermenters looking? Okay, they're still running, so I can't really put anything in there, but we should be able to get, like, teas and stuff like that brewed. So let's go ahead and maybe do some waddle teas. We'll get that in. We'll pick up all of our coffees here. Stash that away. Coffees I probably don't really want to sell because they're definitely going to be quite useful for us. I'd rather use them for mining and stuff. Jellies, let's put that away. Maybe we can make the jelly brews. Do we have to put this in the billy cans first? I think we might. Oh yes, and we are trying to work through all of our croc meat, aren't we? Because that'll actually take a while to try and cook up. So, anyway, let's continue working on a few other things here. Making cheese, making cloth. And I suppose we can gather up a few more flowers around the area here, since they've probably been waiting for us for quite a while now. Yeah, and we did go see Jimmy the other day, and that was good. We did make quite a bit of money there, but, you know, it's a small dent in the amount that we actually need to eventually get to that halo. But every little bit counts, so... Right, wheat. Let's grind that up. And we can go in with more croc meat now. Alright, very good. So... maybe you just need to store our honey. I don't really know whether or not there's a good use for honey aside from maybe selling it. We don't really have any recipes that require honey, if I'm not mistaken. Or maybe there is, I can't remember. Okay, so she wants to buy some milk, normal milk, which is not ideal because we don't even have normal milk ourselves, so we always have the high quality milk. Again, I think I probably sound like a broken record at this point, but I really wish there was a way to actually make certain recipes without having to use some of the lower tier ingredients, if that makes sense. Yeah, this is a good example here. So this one demands that we have just milk, which means that we would have to basically raise a oh, I forgot what they're called, but the oh, wombats, that's it. We would have to raise wombats from scratch, and it'll give us temporarily normal milk until it starts eventually giving us high quality milk, which is not ideal. And then you would have to sell it off. Pretty much what we constantly do with Ed the Fourth. And arguably, I mean, since we're doing it with Ed the Fourth, maybe we could do it to Julia. But, you know, I'm not gonna worry. I think I'll only put one of our animals through that pain of not getting any love. We've got a few keys here, let's store that. And yeah, I think we're doing pretty good. Let's chuck that away, and with the billy cans being like free, I might drop in our jellies here just to check if that's the thing that we need to do. No, okay, jellies go straight into the fermenter, I guess. So gotta keep that in mind. Let's drop that back there, which means that we're free to use the billy cans for other stuff. I'm just trying to think here. I wonder if we could maybe make some jams and stuff, and that would be a good source of cash at some point. Either at Jimmy's place or the Tucker box. Yeah, well, we'll try and do that. We'll sort of work through some of our veg, sorry, not veg, our fruits, and do that. Nothing going on there. Although I could grab all of this and just sell it to John if we really want to make a lot of money that way. That might not be a bad idea, actually. We'll just bank stuff up for John here. It's not even our stuff, we're just giving him random stuff that we found from the recycling bin. I mean, that sounds really low. Like we're some kind of cheap ass. Milburn, I want you to hang on to all of this cash. So deposit, let's go with, yeah, we'll deposit 4 mil. So I think that's roughly how much we made yesterday. And aside from that, yesterday the highlight was also getting this sweet-ass haircut, which makes us look sort of disheveled, naturally, after being away for so long after Season 1 between... Oh! Beetroot seeds. Oh, those are beetroot seeds. These grow during summer. They grow over 7 days. They produce 1 beetroot. They're 570 each. Interested? Oh, absolutely. We are buying the hell out of this. Which means, guys, I'm gonna have to replace some of the onions that we've already sown into the ground. And look, I'm okay with that because we can grow onions in a few seasons, right? So it's not going to be too bad. 540 each, okay. I wonder if I should have bought as much as I did the beetroots, but you know what? That's fine. I'm sure we can make a return in our investment here in buying so many seeds. But yeah, I want to try and get as much beetroot as we can. So that sort of puts a spanner in the works of our plans here, because I was initially going to focus on perhaps maybe doing some dredging and stuff, but these beetroots have to go in, and they have to go in now. I wonder if I should be doing anything else while it's still a weekday. Look, I won't worry about it because tomorrow's still going to be a Wednesday. We can buy like repair kits and mine passes and stuff like that. You know, on either Wednesday or Thursday or Friday, so that's fine. So I'm okay with maybe the left side being as it is, but I'm thinking of, yeah, taking these down and replacing them with beetroot, because these ones have some fertilizer in it, so we should be able to grow the beetroot pretty quickly. And yeah, it'd be nice to actually have some beets. And I don't know, but beetroot is like such a quintessential like Australian thing, to be honest, guys. It's like we have a lot of our burgers with beetroot. You know, if you go to a Hungry Jack's, oh, well, I guess maybe a lot of you won't really know what a Hungry Jack's is, but it's basically our Burger King. So it's literally Burger King. When they came to Australia, they changed their name for whatever reason. I don't really know what the reason is behind it, but they changed their name to Hungry Jack's here. I'm guessing it's because the name Burger King was already taken, so they had to sort of rebrand. And I guess it just stuck. Surely at this point they're like big enough that they could just like buy out the brand or whatever and just take it for themselves, but in Australia they're known as Hungry Jack's. And when you get like an Australian style, like, I think they're called like Whoppers here. It's basically their signature burgers. Usually the Australian versions come with beetroot in it as well. So it's definitely a big thing to have beetroot in your burgers. And you know what? I'm okay with not having beetroot in it, but it is actually quite good, beetroot in burgers. Love it. I like a good beetroot. Bit of beetroot, sesame oil, and feta cheese. Oh, delish. Alright, let's get more beetroots in here. Great. Alright. Yeah, I mean... I don't even know if there's a reason for us to keep growing, like, onions, to be honest. Like, can we just replace everything with beetroots? But maybe that's going to be a little bit overkill. So let's do a bit of a balance. So after this one, we won't grow any more. And yeah, we'll leave the rest of the crops as they are. But yeah, it does seem like a bit of a waste that we've gotten rid of all of the onions here. But that's okay, I'm all for it. We need these beetroots. The question is, what can we use the beetroots for when we, you know, take them out? Like, is there no new recipes or anything like that? So I assume the beetroots are simply going to be something that we could eat on their own. Maybe we could make like some kind of beetroot juice out of it. That'd be cool. But yeah, anyway, so looking forward to the day that we harvest these beetroots. I already can't exactly remember what Rain said about whether or not it takes quite a while for the beetroot to grow, or if it's going to be quite quick. I think it's not going to be too long. I'm just looking for our problematic jackaroo over there. I believe it's a jackaroo. So we'll... Ooh, okay, and here we have good old Ted. Ah, Blue. Always nice bumping into you. What can I do for you? Can you make me something? Actually, no. Let's chat. Oh, what do you want to chat about? Do you need anything? My belly's grumbling. Could I ask you to find me something to eat? I'd really owe you one. Sure, mate. Thank you so much. I can't wait. Neither can my belly. Righto, so let's just mark down where he is. And what I'm gonna do to make a little bit of extra cash today is I might actually bring some prime meat, like raw prime meat, and see if he would like to eat that. And then we can sell him the rest of the prime meat that we bring as well, and he might actually give us quite a bit of money. So yeah, that sounds like a decent plan. Anyway, let's deal with this jackaroo. Is it this side or across? No, it's this side. Oh, there it is. Okay. I accidentally let go of my my battle shovel there for whatever reason. Anyway, you know what? With these fights, I feel like I should really be a little bit more prepared for them. Like maybe I should be consuming something like a pie or something like that, just to give us some extra damage. So it doesn't take so long to try and take them down. Not that they're too much of a problem, to be honest, but... Right, so I was gonna maybe start dredging immediately, but I think we should go and see Ted and see to his hunger problem. So we'll try and do that. Give him a bit of a feed. Okay. No keys. Shame. But yeah, we need to go back into town anyway because I do want to turn in the Alpha Jackaroo quest. I can't remember who requested it actually. Might be good to check. Alright, so I've got to speak to John. Western Connection, Wuyan Town. Yep. Beautiful day for a bike ride, to be honest. As long as we don't, like, crash into stuff. Alright, so... I suppose I should be picking up poos and stuff. Where's John? Still working. Hardest worker in town, aside from us. What's this thing? It's the John's Goods Anniversary event. For every fish you sell to John, you will earn a prize ticket. Prize tickets can be exchanged for prizes from the prize box inside the store. This is a limited time event, so get fishing and start redeeming your prizes. Happy fishing. Ah, okay. Anything we want from here? Lab coat. I mean, we've gotten the plushes already, right? Candelabra. Candelabra might not be too bad. Though, oh god. Right, I want to turn in that quest. Where did John go? Ah, there he is. I was just gonna say, he just stepped out. Oh, okay, yes. Arvo ready, eh, Blue? I did that thing for you. Thank you for taking care of the alpha jackaroo. Those alpha creatures are really dangerous and can cause a lot of havoc. Here, take 18,000 dink as promised. Thanks for keeping Wuyan safe for everyone, Blue. Sweet. Okay. Oh, and then there's the matter of the permit point exchange as well. So, I don't think we've really experimented with that much at all. Oh. I don't exactly want to run out of raw prime meat either. Maybe it's better if I just do the one thing and give him that. And we'll cook it up and he should be pretty happy about that. Hopefully, anyway. Since we're here, may as well. Okay, I specifically didn't want to pick up the cooked croc meats, but it happened. Don't we have our normal croc meats in here? Maybe I accidentally stashed it. Yeah. I guess the bananas should be going there. Right. Stash all of that in there. And let's just do a few more hunks of this croc meat. And yeah, I think maybe I'll do like some coffees and stuff. Just to keep us going a little bit more as we do our dredging. We're gonna need the helmet. So let's go ahead and grab that. Yeah, I was sort of just thinking, guys, whether or not it's more profitable to use the prime meats by selling them off to Ted. We can make like a quick buck doing that, but I think it's probably better if we keep them, make them into like, you know, prime roasts or something like that, and then using the prime roasts at the tucker box. I think that's probably better. Righto, let's switch up and maybe let's use the heli this time. We'll head out there and just gonna take a look at our tasks. Yeah, I only got the the one task here. I was sort of thinking that perhaps maybe we might have had 2 tasks, but I think maybe we did complete one of them in the previous episode now that I look back. So I think we've just passed good old Ted. Should be somewhere here. Ah, Blue. Always nice bumping into you. What can I do for you? Let's chat. This is for you. Oh, you found something to eat? Absolutely did, mate. There you go. Oh, wow. Can't believe how helpful you are. Take this, you've earned it. A rattan couch. Okay, cool. I was sort of hoping for like a blueprint or something like that, but nope. Yeah, I'm not entirely sure when we know that we've exhausted all of the things that we can learn, but I think the game sort of tells you when you try to use like blueprints, and you'll eventually hit a I guess a time where you can't exactly use blueprints anymore. It'll just pretty much tell you that you've learnt everything there is to learn. So yeah, I'm thinking maybe we want to start dredging from around here. This is sort of ocean though, it might be. Oh, actually it's a billabong. Mangroves. Yeah, let's leave the heli here. And let's see how we go. Trying to detect stuff here. What do we want to maybe keep this here? Yeah, we'll do that. Okay, yep, plenty of things to try and find, hopefully. And yeah, as I said, I think I'll try and use the coffee, and we'll keep going with the coffee as we continue our dredging here. Hopefully we'll find a few more keys. I'll try and bank up those keys so we can quickly go into the deep mines. Well, the undergrove, rather. Because the deep mines don't exactly give us blueprints, do they? Alright. And yeah, I totally forgot about that special event that you can do with John, with those prize tickets. So we'll see how we go. I might sort of check on how our keys are looking. Because, you know, once we bank up a certain number of keys, I'll want to definitely try and go into the deep mines. But we want to avoid going into the deep mines on a Sunday, obviously, because we'll be busy going to the reef island on those days. There we go, finally. Okay. So far, this Billabong has a lot of junk. There's a lot of treasures in here, but most of it is junk. And one key so far. Come on, let there be a key in here. Ah. Oh, you know what, guys? I totally forgot to take one of our aquamarine to John to see if we could possibly get a better rate today. Might try and do that tomorrow. I'm really happy about finding the beetroot, though, in the greenhouse, and now we can grow some beetroot. I'm wondering if beetroot is the only thing that's new. So, obviously gonna visit Rain's place more, until we've sort of visited quite a few more times to be satisfied to know whether or not there's anything else that's new. Who knows, it could possibly just be the beetroot, but... Alright, which way are we going? Don't want to go further that way because I feel like that's just going to be the ocean. Let me just have some more coffee here. Yeah, that should give us a few more buffs. Nice. Whoop. Were we just about to fall through the game? It felt like it. That was a little bit scary. Alright, and it is late already as well, so... how many keys do we have? Oh, I thought we picked up more than one additional key already. I was completely wrong. We've only found one key so far. Oh, man. Alright. A lot of work ahead. I think every time I see the word old, including like old toy, I somehow mistake that for a key. I just like get too excited and don't read the rest. That's probably why I thought that I had an extra key. Alright, we'll keep going this way towards the town. We're gonna have to come back for the heli anyway, so that's fine. We'll do that. The game is definitely not being very generous with us lately. I think the last time we did more dredging, we only found like 2 keys in the end. Or maybe 2 or 3 or something. And this time, well, it feels like we're not really going to be finding any more. We've only found 1, literally. Oh, we do have a croc over there. Not a fan. Alright, I do have a HP issue. So hopefully we don't run into any more crocs. That could be bad. Let's have a little bit more coffee. Oh, finally. Am I satisfied with just having 2 extra keys from this entire dredging process? Oh, well, should I be satisfied with 3? I don't know. Maybe we'll keep going just a tiny little bit more before we start wrapping up the episode. There almost seems to be none whatsoever closer to our house here. Which is a little bit brutal. But, alright then. That's fine. That's fine. Which means we're probably going to wrap up the episode, I guess. Since the game's pretty much telling us no more keys for us. Perhaps maybe this is not the right river for some dredging. Though we have been dredging this river quite a bit. Maybe I want to just start somewhere there. This is also like mangrove areas, right? Like this, it could be like a billabong. We could start from here and dredge downwards. And that could be, hopefully, a good source of keys. But again, we don't really know until we actually dig everything up, right? So, all good. Well, we'll eventually get to the number of keys that we need. We've got a lot of stuff on us. I want to go to the workshop first and actually drop everything off. And yeah, you know what's a little bit disappointing in the last few episodes? I feel like we haven't really seen a lot of the festive investigation requests come up on the board. A lot of people are saying that it only takes like a few like in-game days for it to happen for them. But I'm finding that we're not really getting many at all, so yeah, I'm not entirely sure what's up with that. Anyway. Hopefully we'll get some more. I might grab that and chuck that there. I feel like it belongs there. Got more keys here. Coffee we can store as well. This rattan couch. I don't know, guys. Maybe we can keep that. Maybe this is a good thing to have for the holiday home. We'll dump that there. Actually, you know, it might not be a bad idea to make some resins. because we do need the resins for powering stuff. Yeah, I don't understand why you can't put the resins in the big blast furnaces. I feel like the big blast furnaces should be able to sort of just smelt all the previous things. Previous tier's furnace, or whatever the previous tier furnace can do. Gacha, the gacha machine. I don't know how I feel about the gacha machine at the moment, guys. The reason why I say that is because, well, I feel like it's a bit of a waste of money, considering you may or may not get something valuable. And I'd rather be certain when we're, you know, working on other stuff that we're actually getting what we want. I mean, you could get opals from it as well, though. That's the thing. I guess maybe the last few opals we have probably mostly found them from using the gacha machine. So yeah, there could be an argument to dump some of our cash into the gacha machine. Maybe. Banana jam. I don't think we've got any banana jams, or do we? Oh yeah, we do. We have some. Let's dump some more in there, and I mean, we may as well make some more, right? Gonna need to harvest some more bananas, though. Right. I think we're done. Let's fly our way back home and call it a night. And yeah, sort of thinking about what will happen in the next episode. I feel like maybe the project is due. We've sort of not really been doing much on the project recently, so we should try and do a little bit of work on that, provided nothing sort of gets in the way. And yeah, maybe we'll check in once more on Rain's place, just to hopefully see whether or not she's got yet again another different crop for us to try and grow during the summer. And if she does, I think what I'll do is I'll hold back on taking anything out of the farm as it is currently, because, well, I think it'll only take a few more days for a lot of the onions to grow, and that way we can just replace whatever we're growing in the onion patches with whatever's new, provided it only requires like one patch. So we'll see how we go. But anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed this episode, and if you did, I would appreciate a like down below. But aside from that, I hope you guys stay true, and I'll see you guys in the next one.